Hi, my name is Wilx, and this is the closed beta for Defiance 2050. It's running for this weekend. They call it a closed beta, but I'm pretty sure that anybody can sign up for it. That you don't have to do anything special because they want as many people in this closed beta as they can. Now, this is going to be a limited version of it. For instance, you only have one character class to choose from, and you'll be able, on release, you'll be able to open up 3 more after that, so you'll have a total of 4. And then further down the road, they'll add in more later. But we'll talk more about that in a sec. For those of you that normally watch me in Minecraft, I'm just doing this for this weekend. I'll be going immediately back to doing Minecraft videos after that. I know there's been a little bit of a gap between then and now. There was about a month where I wasn't making videos, but I'm back to making videos now. So Defiance is an interesting game. I quite played it in the beginning one, and I quite enjoyed it more than I might have expected to for a first-person shooter. I don't always enjoy them that much, but there's something about this one that I really liked. The way it seemed to work, the gameplay, or the way things moved, things along those lines. It was never particularly difficult.
We just passed the Golden Gate.
Hold on a sec.
We'll be on site in less than...
He's going to be too noisy. Oh, here we go. We're right into character creation. So, character class assassin, no. And I think I'm going to play a human female so you got something pretty to look at while I'm doing this. And archetype, what's that mean? What do you think looks best? I think maybe that one. Continue. Bone structure. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I'm going to just go through it fairly quickly. No. I think the first one looks fine. Nose. Yeah, I think I'll go with that one. That's the one I used in the... It looks like this is the same from the last version. Skin color. That's fine. The rest of it, gets darker as you go along. Voices.
You're all right.
Well, it looks like they've only got the...
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, friend. You're doing good work out here.
What's up? What's up? You're pretty... How's the violence?
Soldier. Hey, buddy.
I don't care. Okay. Continue. Eye shape. Don't care. Eye color. Blue, that's fine. That'll do. Hairstyle. Whoops. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Hair color. Should I go blonde or gray? I'll go blonde. That is all the same as it was in the last version. I know I spent more time on my girl and she looked a little better in the last one, but oh well. Tattoos, blemishes, face paint, makeup. Makeup we'll play with. Maybe that one. Yes. I don't want to spend a lot of time on creating a character.
Now, Arcunner.
Hold on, Captain. That one isn't wearing your beloved uniform. They don't take orders from you. Sorry about that, friend.
This is exactly
We
the
land
same
at 10.
as the old
Strap
version.
in.
I never got to brief you on your ego implant, so we really need to... What the hell?
Sir, they need you on the bridge.
I think I will actually get to my seat. When we land, don't go anywhere. The ego activation can be a bit jarring without a proper briefing.
Those are the two characters from the show.
Relax. It's just
This
a
is
little
made off
turbulence.
at the Defiance show.
Completely normal.
No, it's not. We're all gonna die.
She's actually quite charming once you get to know her.
Alert. All integrity compromised. Initiating
Hold on.
evacuation sequence.
We're
Alert.
going down.
All integrity compromised. Evacuation pod launch in 3, 2.
So I heard that those two characters weren't going to be an active part of 2050. I don't know whether that's true or not. This is exactly the same. The start. But considering it
Brace
gets
yourself,
immediately
Cass.
into
This could be
ego,
real bad.
that part must be at least different.
Okay.
She will sort of be your
Which one of these dealies opens this
partner,
bitch?
assistant, whatever during this.
Nice. Holy Stocko. You're alive. Name's Cass Dukar. I saw you land. Well, maybe that's not the right word. It was more smashing into the ground than landing. I sort of expected you to be a bowl of soup in there. What are you doing?
That's also your reaction to the
Whoa,
ego
are you
implant.
okay? Do you need help? Help? Can you hear me? You need to sit down. Here, sit down before you pass out. I'm sure you took more than a bump to the head, so rest. Get your feet under you. I'm gonna go see if anyone else needs help. Oh, you might want to arm yourself a bit more. The locals aren't known for their charm.
Hello. Oh, good. You can hear me now. I can sense your nervousness, but don't fret. I'm the Environmental Guardian online device that was injected into your body. You can just call me Ego. Please forgive me. I'm having some trouble getting all the behaviors activated, so we might experience a few hitches at the beginning. But I'll sort it out. We have lots to go over, so we should start.
Alright, so now that the cinematic's over,
We need to find Mr. Von Bach, but first, we'll need to gear up.
so they're not giving you these, I don't think. These are the rewards for doing the mission.
Let's hurry. We need to collect the necessary equipment as soon as possible so we can start looking for Mr. Von Bach. Particular weapon types work better for specific situations, so you'll want to get used to switching back and forth between the primary and secondary weapons.
Okay, so we've got a pistol and an assault carbine. And we have a shield in place and a grenade in place. Interesting. We have no extra points to assign. But yes, that's the part that I should show you. This is what's changed when we go into this part. So the ego is completely different the way it works. We can only pick the assault class for now. As we go through and play, oh, sorry, for the beta, I'll only be able to pick assault. When the game is released, you'll start off with assault, and then you can open up these other three: assassin, which I know has some advantages to melee, but I think it's in general a DPS class. Guardian, which I believe is a tank class. And then Combat Medic, which of course is going to be your healer class. Now I know they do plan on having other classes after release added in later. These aren't things that you're going to have to pay for out of game. You can earn them in game, credits, things along those lines in game. They do allow you to this is a free to play game even after it's released, and they do allow you to purchase some things in game. Most of them are just visual things like better looking vehicles, things along those lines. It's not a pay-to-win game per se. It will allow you to get some things maybe a little faster, but there's nothing that you won't be able to get in-game for advancement and getting better at playing. But the way this one works is, for instance, we start off with the sprint, which boosts your movement speed by 75%. And so that is now set as active for us. And when we go to press our eagle for this, then that's what's going to happen. As we start to get class points, we can apply them to things like this, which is quick reload or recharge. Recharge means that on a kill you get back some of your ammo. No, sorry, some of your ego power. This one is a faster reload only while you're sprinting. This one here is after you revive another player. So if you're playing mostly solo, don't go for this one. One of these two would be the right ones to choose. That's super melee, which means melee attacks deal additional damage for 5 seconds. Or you can go with one for healing yourself with stims. So these two are an either-or choice, and I think you get to you select one of these three if I understand it correctly. Then, as you continue on down, you'll have your choice of assault expert, which is assault rifles and submachine guns, or shotgun expert, or faster grenades. So whatever you want to use when you do it. I'm definitely the sniper rifle type normally when I play, but I might go that one. Shotguns are pretty good, but they're slow to reload. Well, not reload, to in between shots, and therefore you want to get in close range with them. The submachine guns go through an awful lot of ammo, so you got to keep going over to the box and reloading all the time, but they can do a lot of damage really, really fast. The assault rifles are just all-round good weapons. Okay, so as we come down to the next row here, dodge, chance to not take damage from an enemy bullets while moving. You've got to be moving for this one to take effect. So if you're someone that likes to plant your feet, wrong one for you to pick. Rolling reload. As you do a roll, you get back some of your clip. And hyperactive, on a kill, you regenerate some reserve weapon ammo. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. I did that poorly. I could have done much better. Alright. Back to our loadout so we can just finish that off because I'm not going to be coming back to it. We're out of ammo on the pistol. Was that what I was using? I didn't think I was. Oh, that's not reloading for ammo. Okay. Oh, yes, we were going to finish off... have we gotten that far? Yeah, hyperactive. Then at the bottom here, close combat. Do extra damage in close range. Concussion blast. In other words, when things get in close to you, you can stun them all. I think that one sounds right to me. Okay, so that covers off that part.
The enemy is here!
I don't feel like I'm particularly doing well at this right now.
Grenades have a cooldown period, so there will be a short break before another one is ready for use.
Grenades are G. Yep, can't fire one now. Low on ammo here. There we go. Boy, I haven't used my ego power at all yet. What is it, sprint?
Let's go!
Somebody's using a shotgun at me. Where the hell are they?
Just stay down.
Wow, he took a weapon kill. Is that not aimed correctly? Now, the reason I keep running out of the way every once in a while so that I can't hit them, they can't hit me, is it gives my shield a chance to recharge. So see up in the top left-hand corner there, I've got a shield, and they do damage to it first before they do damage to me. And it takes time for it to recharge. Why am I not picking that up? Oh well. Yeah, so it would have been right in around here where we would have normally selected our ego power. That's not here for this game. I don't have a sniper, but normally there'd be somebody up in there. this looks the same as the other one.
I have the ability to hack into most computer systems. Get to that thorium reactor, and I'll see what I can do. Excellent. I was able to reactivate the fissile materials. The reactor will overload and blow this entire base off the map. But we'll need to keep the mutants from disrupting the process.
What did you do to that thing? It looks like it's going to explode.
These aren't so tough.
Now that looks useful. I've spotted some advanced weaponry.
That's weaponry. Where is it?
Better keep up.
This is different. This isn't the way it was in the last game. Now, I was making a mistake there. I should have sort of planted my feet over by that thing that where I pressed E on it to make sure they didn't get on it.
Thanks.
So I might have had to restart that if they'd blown it up.
That's amazing. First time I've ever seen one in action. You know, I think we're gonna make one hell of a team. A little backup can take you a long way in this crazy place. I'm heading to the crash site. They're gonna need help. I'm sure we'll be in contact. Arc Hunter.
All right. So as I was saying, part of it was I was supposed to go over, sort of set that computer so that my ego could hack in, but I had to protect it from the other guys coming out. And I walked too far away and wasn't protecting it. So that was a mistake. It might have decided to be meaner to me and made me fail that one because
Life on a new frontier.
Okay. So we now have our bring up our ego. I pressed K for that. And we have one class point to put. So either boost movement speed by 75%. Oh, that's sprint. Quick reload while we're sprinting. I think I'm going to go for this one here. It's either that one or that one. And I don't know which one's actually better.
My systems have reached a threshold where upgrades have become available. You may now spend an ego unit.
Oh, do I have to equip those like I did? Hold on a sec. No, there's no equip on it. That was something in the old version.
I need to find out if Mr. Von Bach survived. I'm
My
picking up
loadout.
signals from a couple nearby evac seats. Fingers crossed that one of them belongs to Mr. Von Bach.
I'm using an assault carbine right now. What's this? Light machine gun. I think I'll stick with the assault rifle. Well, let's see. It's 176 damage. You're 203 fire rate. Slower, actually. Yeah, I think I'll stick with this.
Ha! You can't touch me.
Push them back.
Whoops. No, how do we, I've forgotten how to change weapons. Whoops, what's that? That's a shitty pistol. I've had pistols that were pretty good, actually. Let's check something out here. Settings. Gameplay. Controls, actually, that's what I'm looking for. Controls remapping on. There we go. Now we can see what they are. So my power is 1. Grenades are G. Space is jump. Melee is F. I gotta remember that one. Why can I not go down any lower? Swap weapon is Q. Okay, so that's what I need.
This evac seat is empty. I hope whoever was in there is still alive, somewhere. I'm experiencing a lot of interference. Get to an open area so I can scan the valley.
Ha! You can't touch me.
I probably should be using sprint in combat, not just to get
We're really
around.
lucky to be alive. The crash is horrifying.
This part's the same as the old version.
Oh no, this person didn't make it out alive. I'm detecting a fading ego signal, which means this must have been a fellow Ark Hunter. I'm receiving several Von Bach industry signals. One of them has to be him. Let's hurry and check them out.
Yeah, this is exactly the same map as the old version. Actually, let's go this way.
This expedition is in serious jeopardy if we fail to find Mr. Von Bach. He's the only one with the knowledge to unlock the secrets of the Ark Core.
Okay, so I'm holding on shift. My fingers aren't happy with me right now. I'm trying to hold on shift.
This is the head of the security team. If he didn't make it, then what hope does Mr. Von Bach have?
Oops, I bypassed 2 to get to this one. I wasn't watching my minimap properly.
Body. This is a tragedy. I'm estimating the death count to be at least 300.
Should have just taken them in order.
Moving forward. Cover me.
Let's hurry this up.
Yes, I would have a much faster doing those in order.
My DNA
They're
scan
done.
says this is not Mr. Von Bach, but VBI employee number 130. That's not good. She was extremely important to this expedition.
Whoops. What have I got to do now? Thought I got all of them.
This is a deceased Von Bach Industries technician. I fear the worst. We may have lost everyone. Whether Mr. Von Bach is alive or dead, he doesn't appear to be near the crash site. I think we're going to need some assistance in finding him. I'm receiving an SOS from Captain Grant now. I'll patch it through.
Repeat. All unarmed and injured survivors, get to cover and stay put. We will find you. All combat-capable survivors, report to the emergency HQ at the New Freedom Rally Point. ASAP.
Hey, Arc Hunter. Did you get that EREP message? Meet me at the rally point.
Let's go.
I want to know why.
Let's just load up before we do that.
Let's find the manager.
So one for...
Repeat. The New Freedom is going down. Heavy casualties suffered. Does anyone copy? Captain Grant, sir. The terraforming interference
Keep
is...
trying, Corporal. You keep talking to that thing until your voice gives out. Do you understand?
Sir.
I recognize you. You're one of Von Bach's Arc Hunters. But who are you? And what are you doing in my base of operations?
Name's Cass. Wait. Did you just say Von Bach? As in Von Bach Industries? The dude they call Death's Merchant? What exactly is going on here?
That's none of your concern, miss.
Sir, we have at least 200 confirmed dead, and nearly twice that injured. With no chance of evac, we don't have nearly enough medical personnel or supplies, sir.
Recon spotted a rundown medical center nearby. Send one of your men to shake it down for supplies.
Yes, sir.
Sir, hostiles on the ridge are sniping the rescue team. Unless they can get into the Strato in the next 35 minutes. Sir, survivors on decks 4 through 7 will likely burn alive.
That will not happen, Sergeant. Pull everyone back, but you tell those men trapped on the Strato that we will get them out.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Eisenhower. Those snipers used to be EMC. Just a bunch of bloodthirsty mutants now.
You're telling me that those things are Earth Military Coalition soldiers?
Yep. Apparently they didn't get the memo when that gig fell apart all those years ago. They think you're invading.
How do you know all this?
There's a lot of old EMC junk around here. The least of which is Project...
Yeah. Project Tranquility. I know all about it.
Humans and Votans living in perfect harmony. What a bunch of stucco.
Tranquility wasn't a combat operation. The mutants wouldn't have access to firepower capable of taking down a strato carrier.
Nope. You're on your own with that mystery.
You. Listen. No matter how much it pisses me off, protecting your arrogant boss is critical to this mission. If you help me bring some sanity to this mess, we can work together to find him. All right, then. I need to get my rescue team into New Freedom immediately, so take care of those snipers. Where do you think you're going, miss? You're gonna tell me everything you know about this restricted area that you've been wandering around illegally.
Screw it, E-Rep.
All right. I'm debating whether I should just continue with this little mission here, or whether I should end this one and start again. But Guess we can pick up extras over here.
The rescue team can't move until you cross the valley and take care of the targets on that ridge.
Moving fast and furious.
Guess we'll do this one tiny little mission before we end the episode. And this will get us our first vehicle.
Look out, it's an ambush!
I miss not being able to cloak. I quite enjoyed that whole sniper cloak. And immediately starting with a sniper rifle, which we are not doing here.
Dusted.
Target destroyed.
Like a bomb.
Somebody else seems to be running around doing all the boxes. Or do I have to do them too?
On your yields.
Target destroyed.
I need some backup.
So here comes the mini boss. Now, normally with my sniper,
Intruder!
I would always
Defend
climb up
position!
on top of that and snipe him from there.
Send backup now! No surrender!
Oops, I'm low on health here. Oh shit, those are mostly purple. I wonder if grenade... No, there's no PvP, so I can't hurt other players with grenades. At least not in this beta, there's no PvP. Actually, that boss, was there any
Let's hurry
loot
this
on
up.
him? I should have checked that right away. Now, somebody else might have grabbed it, or it might be unique to me. But I should definitely look to see if there was any loot on that boss. So what all we got in our... Well, let's get down from here first. In case they respawn, I don't want to be standing in the middle of it. Oh, well, I guess we're going to have to call that for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I will make another, at least 1 or 2 of these. Hope to see you next time. Go out there and have some fun. Thanks.